Hey guys, welcome back to Beast Quest, Series 6, Book 6, Vespick the Wasp Queen. That's right guys, we've finally made it to the end of Series 6, and here is the last one, Vespick the Wasp Queen. What do I think about it? I'm gonna say... Would I say it's better than Terra? Yeah, I think I'll go there. Vespick is better than Terra. But why is it better than Terra? Well, we've got to get to the story to find out. Tom and friends now have one more beast to defeat, of course, and that is Vespick. After observing the amulet, it was revealed that Vespick is at the capital city of Meaton, where Queen Remain lives. However, when there is no ingredient revealed, so they headed through the cornfields, and they were suddenly captured by a net. Tom and his friends are considered trespassers and now taken back to Meaton, where they reunite with two people they met on their quest. Jed, one of the former blind miners, who was ungrateful of his freedom for destroying the mine, and one of the eye patch thief who tried to steal silver. When they fought Merc, Tom was knocked out, and of course the two men tied him up, and suddenly a man grabbed a whip. Tom is saved by Mark, who turned the whip into a snake, and then the snake into his staff, and escorted them to the castle, where Queen Remain was inside her turret, but the wasps were swarming over Meaton and made a nest to keep her prisoner. They decided to deal with the Vespick later. For now, they had to rescue the Queen, with Mark's magic there to protect them, so they could enter the castle without being stung. Tom and his friends entered the castle, passing the swarms of wasps. With the help of Mark's bubble shield, when they entered the shut doors, they reached the throne room. However, when they reached the throne room, there was one more buzz, and that was Vespick. She was sitting on the throne, and then she headed towards Tom. Where was I? Gonna get my notes here. Tom and Eleanor fight Vespick, of course, which gets pretty intense, with Vespick kicking Eleanor through the doorway and thrown onto the moat. And Tom and the animal companions, of course, went to her aid, and Vespick's swarm surrounds them, and that's where it gets intense. We get to see how Vespick is a good fighter. Moving on. After retreating from the forces, Tom had a plan after finding a forgery as he knew how to work it by making pipes. They set off some smoke, which of course put the wasps asleep, leaving the Queen unprotected, and the wasps cold. It was just them and the Queen, as in the Wasp Queen. Vespick returned to another fight, and after Tom came up with his plan, he figured a way to cut off Vespick's wings, in order to turn the fight into their favour. But first he had to rescue the Queen. After climbing through the turret, he reached out to the swarm of the wasps. He reached the turret only for the swarm of wasps to awaken themselves, and they planned to escape, with Tom and Remain retreating. Tom separated from Remain, and while she climbed down the tower, Tom climbed up. Tom saw Mark and Eleanor fight the swarm, and when Vespick flew beneath, he jumped down on her, and he grabbed her back, climbing on her wings. When Remain gathered her people with magical torches to help them with the swarm, no doubt Mark's work of his magic, as Tom removed the last wing, Vespick and Tom plummeted to the ground. Alright, Vespick was presumed dead, which he actually is dead, and of course Tom was, Vespick is presumed dead, and Tom got the sting, which is the last ingredient he needs. With all 6 ingredients, Velma shows up, claiming despite him being his beast, he's still a sprayer, and decides to toss her into the death. Toss her to kill her. But of course Mark uses magic to save her, and they make the medicine. However, it would seem that she didn't awake, but just her eyes opened faintly, and she spoke out to Tom. Freya is actually alive, and Tom was happy to be reunited with his mom. They announced Velmal's defeat and Queen Remain putting everything right in her kingdom. They're going to be stronger than ever. Then Velmal shows up again, and Freyr actually fights them. I like this part, where Freyr actually does her own business and gets revenge on him. And not only does she break his staff, but she also destroys Velmal completely and cuts him in half. So, Velmal is presumed dead, and there you go. He's presumed dead, and he's not going to be no longer a threat. Which I doubt was going to happen. No doubt he'll come back in some way. It's kind of standard thing with these stories. But they all of them go home to Avancia, only to be surprised when they get King Hugo's castle, and a different flag is on it. A darker flag. So, Tom wonders what's happened while he was gone. And that leaves off on another cliffhanger for our friend Tom. So, that was Series 6, guys. I have to say I had fun doing this. And, of course, it leaves off with another cliffhanger. I mean, if it's like Series 5 and 6 are all together, both the same series, just split up into two halves. Just trying to get Freya back, really. That's the main story of this. But what does Series 7 have to hold for us? Well, I'll have to wait and see. Till then, guys, I just want to say this is going to be probably my last 6-pack review. I will be getting this done. But if I find another way to get 6-pack reviews out, I'll let you know. But until that time, I can't see any way of getting it, so there'll just be single reviews after this last 6-pack could be out. But now this is the last one, so till then, guys, this has been Book 6, and I'll be doing Series 7 probably around October-ish.